Three?
So how do they do it? Like the movies are like.
はい、皆さんこんにちは、娘のエリンです。今日はですね、カナダの高校留学時代の時にですね、出会った友達が現在 UBC のですね、大学に通っているんですけれども、ちょっとですね、高校時代のことを振り返って、カナダの中高生はどんな恋愛をするのかっていうですね、恋愛事情についてお話ししていこうかなと思います。これをなぜしようかなと思った理由は、留学パパとですね、私、高校留学 FM というものはですね、ポッドキャストをやっているんですけれども、そこで、第8回でですね、一緒に、カナダの高校生、中高生の恋愛ってどうなんだろうっていうですね、話をしました。で、その、ポッドキャストがすごく好評だったので、今回は、私の意見だけではなくて、カナダでですね、育った、これもですね、そのカナダの恋愛事情っていうのをですね、聞いてみたいと思ってお呼びしました。で、早速ですね、彼女に質問しながら、ラフな感じで話していこうかなと思います。I think this question will be kind of weird to ask, and I already know the answer, but do you guys like each other and be in a relationship?
Like Canadians?
Yes, as a Canadian and
That's hard.
high schoolers in Canada.
I think it depends on the people. Because in high school, liking somebody, like there's a difference between like and love. So liking somebody just might be you find them like cute and attractive and you just want to kiss them. And that's why you get into the relationship. Like you don't care about them. They just like what they see. And then usually that's why high school relationships you break up because they realize that the image they had of you isn't actually who you are.
Oh, so they like having a relationship and boyfriend girlfriend. They like the statement.
They like the name. Like being, I have a girlfriend, I have a boyfriend. A lot of the cases, they don't actually care about their girlfriend or boyfriend.
You guys have a relationship here.
Yeah, it's a little different, the process here. Like, you don't, like, go on a date and then become girlfriend, boyfriend. But you also don't become girlfriend, boyfriend, then go... Like, it's really weird here.
To be in a relationship, what process do you have? Like, in Japan, we talk, we start talking, and if they like each other, we confess. We need a confession. And when the person says, I like you, like, can we date? And then the other person says, yes. And then we start dating. And on my podcast, I was talking about to my Ryuk Papa that in Canada, I think we have 4 stages. Talking stage, catching feelings, and situationship and relationship. Like, do you think that is kind of true?
Yeah.
That we have?
Because usually how it works is, like, you get... I would almost add, like, a scouting phase. Like, as phase 1, where it's, like...
Scouting?
You find somebody you're interested in. Like, you either see them online, you see them in school, and then you scout. Like, you go on their social media, you go looking. You see, like, what is this person like? Is this person weird? What... Like, who are they friends with? So I can be friends with them to get friends with them.
Observation.
Yeah, the observation
phase.
And then it's, you start talking to them, you get to know them, however you end up doing that. There's so many different ways I can't even count.
Yeah.
And then there's, you may or may not catch feelings. And that I think is the scariest phase.
Okay.
Because you can catch feelings and they might not. Because you might be like, oh my god, I really like this person. And then they're like, this person is so weird. Like, they might not like you at all. But if you get past that, say you both like each other, then it's a situationship. Yeah. That's where it's like, you kiss. Holding hands is more intimate. I feel like holding hands is relationship, which is weird, because usually that would be before kissing, but not here. So, like, you kiss, you might go on a date. It depends on, like, how confident you are with yourself, because, like, you might, Yeah, you might do other things.
Yeah. What about, like, okay, the guy is talking to other girls in the situationship. Like,
that's okay.
It's okay because you guys are not a girlfriend or boyfriend.
Yeah. Oh. It's really...
That hurts.
It hurts. But if you're a guy and you actually want to be in a relationship with a girl and you care about her, if you do talk to other girls and she finds out, it's done. Like, you have to be okay with the fact that she's not, like, she's probably not going to trust you at all in the relationship. Because there's kind of like a situationship loyalty, where it's like, you're not dating, but like, you still, if you really like the person, you still won't, Yeah. It depends.
Why are you guys making this complicated?
It's not me, it's society.
It's
It
so much
depends.
like to think about and.
It's so much,
Mm.
but really it's not that much. I feel like just going up to somebody and being like, do you want to date, isn't because you actually like them, it's because you find them attractive. Because you know nothing about them. What do you know? You're just walking up and being like, I like you. What do you like? What's my favorite color? What's my favorite food?
Mm.
You know nothing. You don't like me. You like what I
Yeah,
look like.
yeah.
So even though it's a lot, it's the bare minimum.
Okay, it's just basic. So we need a conversation and talking, a lot of talking, in order to date with somebody here.
Yeah.
Okay, that I like that way. So what do you guys do when you guys are in a relationship? You said you go on a date. Like, what do you guys do? Like after school or during school?
Not during school.
I mean,
School is school.
But like in high school, like what do they?
You
No.
leave school. You leave.
Oh, you guys.
You go eat, you go to the movies, you go for, if you have a car, you go for a drive-in movie, you go driving, you go to the beach, you go for hikes, you go, there's so many things. Or hang out at their house, play video games, meet their family, cook together, like, especially when it's the holidays, you can go skating, you can do sports, you can go to Christmas things, Halloween, costumes, trick-or-treating, fun, woo, like there's so much to do. And even just like spending time with them.
Yeah.
Like that, you really don't have to go out. Like a date could be like at home,
Just
eating
cuddling.
popcorn, watching a movie together. Like it doesn't have to be complicated.
Okay, that's kind of similar to what we do in Japan.
Mm.
Okay, so this is really personal question. Have you had a boyfriend before?
Yes.
And is there one or more guys who are from outside of Canada,
Yes.
like
I've
international students?
had 4 boyfriends. 3 were not from Canada. They were international students, actually from Korea.
Oh, what was the reason, or how did you start it? Like, because were they really good at English, or what was like the point you really liked?
This is actually really hard. Okay, so one was really good at English. The other 2, it was kind of like broken-ish. Like it was good enough. Like if I can understand what you're saying, it's fine. And they also learned a lot while they were with me, so their English got better. But for me, it was just kind of their personality. They were very, very nice.
Yeah.
I just found I learned so much, like language, culture, like food, everything. Like I loved it.
What if they're not that able to talk English well? Do you still date them? Like, is that okay? Like, if they look nice and just, he's your type, like, is okay to date?
I feel like not, because then it's like, how do I get to know you if I can't speak to you? And it's back to like the Canadian, like we don't want to date somebody we don't know.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
We want to
that's
get to
true.
know you, and if we
Yeah.
can't get to know you and not you, then like what's the point? Like that's not really dating, that's just making out. Like there's no
Yeah.
love or affection. It's just physical.
Exactly. To the subscribers or people watching this video, or who want to make a boyfriend here, or like when they study outside of Japan, they need to improve their English.
So as long as what you're saying another person can understand, like even if the grammar is a little bit off, like if we can get it, then it doesn't really matter.
Oh, yeah.
But it's also preference.
Yeah.
Because I really don't know. There might be some Canadians that really don't care, and I could just be like this. I could be
Crazy.
yeah, who just like are just like you're cute.
Let's
go.
date.
Yeah, let's go.
Okay.
But me and like the people I know, like they would never just randomly. But there's probably like a few couples
that
that
could
would do
happen.
that,
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay. So except improving our English skills, what can we do to date like Canadian teenager? I mean, they don't really have to. It's not necessary to have a boyfriend and girlfriend while they're studying here.
But if they want
Yeah,
to.
if they want to, what can we do? Like, we want it. Like, what can we do? Like, what do you suggest them? Like,
Okay, so definitely Japanese interests can differ from Canadian interests. So like music can differ, sports, hobbies, like what you do for fun. Definitely if you play a sport, join a school sports team. There's sometimes you verse the girls, sometimes there's like mixed gender teams. Just join a team because you'll meet friends who know other people. Make a lot of friends because those friends will know people that you might find cute. and then you can easily meet that person. Really, it's all about networking. I guess obviously there's like the whole issue of being shy, but really,
Okay.
like remember Kura when he
Yeah.
first came?
Yeah.
He was kind of shy, but he was still like himself. Like he
Yeah.
was bold.
Yeah.
Like if you're bold and you're just yourself, like unforgivably, like you're just you, people will admire that because you're just being yourself. And in the end, people are gonna like you for being you. So there's no reason to be shy. Like why? It's kind of like the beginning shyness that you have in a friendship where you're kind of just like, oh, I don't want to like scare them away.
Yeah.
It's like who cares if you scare them away? Who cares?
Yeah, I don't
Like if they don't like you for who you are, then you're wasting your time.
Yeah.
So
Just keep going.
it's the same with relationships.
Yeah.
Just be yourself. Have fun with your friends. Other people might join you, and you might end up dating some of them.
Why not? Okay. So just like be yourself.
If you do go to the what was the first phase you called it? What did you rename it?
Talking.
I said scouting.
Oh,
Observation.
observation.
Observation. If you do that and you see that they like, I don't know, Justin Bieber, don't make yourself like Justin Bieber just because they like it.
Okay.
Because if somebody say I really like Justin Bieber and like you pretend to like Justin Bieber and I ask you what your favorite song is, or I quote something that he said or some lyrics and you don't know, I'm gonna be like, it's kind of weird.
Yeah.
And then it's just like,
yeah.
why? Just why?
Yeah.
Just don't do that. But it's like if you have something you really like, somebody else will most definitely also like it in Canada, and then you don't have to fake anything. You just both like it, and you just both will get along because you like it.
Yeah, I think that is the best advice to date with somebody, like in any country. Like it doesn't matter if it's in Canada. Or
Yeah, it really doesn't matter
yeah.
any country, but you have to put yourself in spaces where you can meet people.
Yeah.
Because
that's
if you're just
true.
around the same people, you're not gonna like find anybody.
はい、ということですね、こんな感じで話してみました。もしですね、恋愛関係のですね、お話とか、高校留学のですね、質問があればインスタとか、LINE アットでですね、受け付けております。そしてですね、このコメント欄にでもですね、皆さんのこの動画を見て感想だったりとか、ご意見など、書いていただけたらなと思います。あくまでもですね、この今日話した内容は、私たちが見たその恋愛観の、お話なので、必ずしも、みんなに当てはまるとかではないんですけど、ぜひですね、参考にしていただけたらなと思います。ということで、Thank you, Kayla, and see you next time. Where am I? Where am I? I was like, 彼女の dorm? UBC? 高校時代の友達。はい。
It's so hard going.
Hello.
Sorry, it's been so long.
I know. You've done that like a week ago. I mean, you didn't focus. You were just like, you were choked by play. はい、皆さんこんにちは、娘のアイリンです。今回はですね、再び、高校留学の時にですね、出会った留学と、I look like a what is it, like horse? You know that like a white and like a, what is it, giraffe?
Zebra.
Zebra. I look like a zebra. Kayla, are you doing this on purpose to me?
Oh, no, I'm blind. Look how blue my eyes are.
Do we focus on this? Do we?
Yeah.
We are going
Yeah.
to. この動画の内容以外にももっと個人的な相談をしたいという方はぜひ LINE アットからメッセージを送ってくださいね。
留学パパと娘のエリンが無料でお答えしますよ。メッセージを送るときは皆さんの今の状況、例えばどういう高校留学がしたいとか、家族での話し合いの様子など、少し皆さんのことが分かる情報をもらえたら、より具体的なアドバイスができるので、ぜひご協力をお願いします。
いいねボタンとチャンネル登録もよろしくお願いします。それでは次回の動画も楽しみにしててくださいね。
See you next time!